How's it going, guys? And today we're going to be doing a iOS 17 top features that I've found on the new iOS 17, and there's a few that I want to go through that you may or may not be aware of, but these will be my favorite features. So once I've gone into your contacts, into the contacts poster, you can see I've already created one here, and we're going to create another one just to show you guys how it all works. So we're going to go create new. And then now you can choose this from your camera, you can choose this from photos, Memoji, or a monogram. For the sake of this one, we're going to choose a Memoji, and you can choose from any Memojis that you like, and obviously you can create your own Memoji as well. For this one, we're just going to choose the bear. And then from that, you can actually record your own facial expression if you want to. So we're going to do a little one here. So we're going to go, I like that one. And then we're going to go next. And then you got the little winky face. And then obviously you can edit your name. And you can change the color of that one. So you can go blue, purple, pink. And you can change the brightness of it as well. You can go darker, lighter. Just gonna go with, what do we have here? Something like that. And you can change the font as well. And the thickness of it as well. Quite like that. Alright, and then we can actually go and change the background color. So if you want to change that around, you can change it to different colors. Quite like the look of the orange. Make it a bit darker. Happy with that. And you can change the, if you want to have the depth effect on or not. So if you go off, that'll bring that forward, and on brings it in front of the text. And then you can simply just go done, and then you've got your preview poster showing here, and there we have it. There is a contact poster created. Now you can create different contact posters depending on who you want to see it. So for example, if you're going to share your contact poster with somebody and you didn't necessarily want them to have all of your details, you can create different contact posters based on who you want to share it with. So it's a pretty cool feature. So it only works on iMessage, but if you want to simply reply to a particular one, you would just simply swipe right, and now you can reply to that particular message. It's really, really great if you have people that message you constantly, that message you multiple times at once. So it's a really great way to keep organized with what you're replying to, and it's so much easier than having to actually select and hold it down. You can just simply swipe right. And that's a really cool feature that they've added. Now we also have interactive widgets, which is really cool because now you can interact with them without having to actually edit them. So for example, we've got reminders here, and if you just want to tick off that you've done something, you can just tick that off and away you go. And then that's all your reminders done. Really cool feature, and you can interact with different widgets, and it's just a nice new feature to have, and it just makes life so much easier. Now we also have improved autocorrect. So for example, if you were going to say something, it's going to correct things much better than it used to. So for once, if you want to write duck, it's actually going to do duck, and the same for that other word that we all use that can be a little bit frustrating. So whenever you're going to type something, it's going to start actually realizing what you have to say, and it's going to just correct it so much better. So autocorrect is really great. It's going to help you type things more accurately, and in the long run, I mean, if you type really fast, it might be more annoying than it's worth it, but it's a great new feature to help avoid sending things that you didn't mean to send. So that's a really cool feature. Now another really cool feature that I am loving is the stickers feature, which is basically just using live photos. So you got to make sure that your live photo is on, and then if you do a little action here, so now if we go back to our messages, so once we've got our live sticker here, we want to go, you can also add an effect. If we want to go add an effect here, you can change it to an outline, to a comic, to puffy, to shiny, but I think the original's fine, and you can just go done. And there we go, we have our live sticker. which is, I think, is a really cool feature. Another really cool feature that we have is we've got the new check-in feature. So you can actually go ahead and choose check-in, and this lets your friends know you've arrived with a check-in. So you can set up a check-in, and if you have friends and family members that like to know that you've arrived safely, check-in is a great way to do this. So you can simply set up a check-in and it will let you know their progress, and then you'll know that they are safe. So I think check-in is a really cool feature that I highly recommend. If you have friends or family members that want to make sure you've arrived safely, this is a great feature to use. Now the next one we have is offline maps. So you can actually take your maps offline, and that way you don't need Wi-Fi or cellular to be able to get your map directions. So to simply do this, you can go into maps, all right? And then let's say you want to do a particular map and you want to take this offline. There we go, and then you can just simply download that to your phone, and that way you've got it all saved, and it'll still use directions and all of that kind of stuff for you. Really handy feature, which I would highly recommend, and that way you can save data, especially if you're traveling. It's a great feature. So there's offline maps. And the very last feature that I wanted to mention is the new Siri feature. So basically you no longer have to say hey and then that word, and it just makes life a little bit easier. That's something you can set up on iOS 17 just to add a little bit of, I guess, to make it more seamlessly and work a little bit better. So now we can just go here. So if we try it now, Siri. How are you today?
I feel good. Thanks for asking. By the way, if you have another request, you don't need to say Siri before you ask it.
And there we have it, guys. Those are my favorite iOS 17 features that I would highly recommend you use if you've downloaded the new iOS feature. It's really, really awesome to have it on the brand new iPhone 15, and I highly recommend that you try these out for yourself. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you check out my iPhone 15 unboxing videos, and I've got a review coming very, very soon. Peace.